Hi guys, I'm Marticore, and this particular interaction, I don't even know, for the starting angle of an episode definitely happened at least once, but I just love it, okay? And I usually start in the morning for The Sims, so it happens often. Especially that I have a mod that makes Sims get dressed after they get up, but it depends on their personality, really. Also, one last close up at Morace because his life will end in this episode. Same for Laurel. They will probably die at the very same time, unless one of them forgets, of course. So let's look at these beautiful faces because I usually play in an angle that doesn't give you a look at The Sims at all. It feels more like some kind of monitoring that you have in buildings. I am just the guy in this tiny room with the screens looking at stuff. Rain is an elder. There she is. Her crazy cheekbones got even crazier when she's an elder. I think it might be because she has some of the second face template in her like jaw and face shape, because this is the face that on females, I think there's a fix for that I don't have, but it will still probably only affect Sims that are newly made or generated. But anyway, yeah, this is a face that becomes very skinny on elder females. You can see that on Jennifer Burb, for example, that her cheeks just sink in very much when she becomes an elder. Same for Lucy. I think Dina Caliente has this problem too, and Nina probably as well, because they both have this face shape, I think. Because Laurel here doesn't have that problem. She has a perfectly round face, just like she had before. Okay, today is Morace's day off, but tomorrow he is going to work, and tomorrow will probably be the day when they die. So, maybe I will make him not go to work tomorrow. He has vacation days to use, so, yeah, maybe it's good to just rest. Like, he kind of feels like it's calming, you know? He will never retire because he's kind of a workaholic, I think. I kind of think of Morace this way. Especially that even after becoming a business tycoon, he still wants to make more money, so it's like never enough for him. But on his last day, at least, he will get some rest before his eternal rest. Some of you guys said in the comments that I should get rid of the stick because they are way too obsessed with it, but this is a reward from a career. I don't think I want to get rid of that. This is also a relic of this family because that's Andler's, right? This is second generation's object because Andler was in dance. So I just can't. I can't get rid of this. I think it's more likely for me to actually try to find a mod to for The Sims to not be as obsessed with it. Okay, maybe we should have some brunch or something. Make omelettes, maybe? Yesterday we had pancakes with our family. Like, I don't want to say extended family because that's not extended. It's actually pretty close family because it was Morace's sister, for example, and his daughter, so it's like immediate family, definitely. But they do live in another house, so I guess that makes them a little bit less immediate. Oh, they are finally having a meal together. They will probably become friends right now. I mean, Vancy and her daughter. Or maybe not. But they are pretty close. Oh, Shella doesn't like her mother as much. She has less on the top bar, but more on the bottom bar. Oh, someone reminded me in the comments also why I got rid of the mod that allowed Sims to have mean interactions to anyone, pretty much. Not only to any age, but like even when Sims loved each other, they would sometimes do bad stuff to each other, right? So I have this one Sim in River Blossom Hills Oh wait, he's dead already, sorry. So I had this one sim in River Blossom Hills that was super freaking grouchy. He was actually like Vancy. He had 1 point. But it really showed that he was super grouchy. So he had a wife, which was actually Lily Dew, which she is like a townie NPC. She has a function, so it's hard to actually call her a townie, but I really like her, by the way. So she was his wife, and in their elderly years, they would go on vacation a lot. They bought a vacation home in like a mountain, hi rain, in like a mountain destination that I downloaded. And so they went on that vacation right after I installed that mod. And he was just so mean to her. They would literally fist fight. He would just kick her ass, his wife's, all the freaking time. Like, he couldn't stop. It's wow. I got rid of that mod right after that episode because this is actually a town that I record on my Polish channel. So that was just too much. So I think there are 2 mods for that. There's mean interactions to anyone, or something like that, and mean interactions to any age, and that's a pretty big difference. So maybe I will go back to that any age mod. I don't know. I need to test it. There's some inconsistency with the fire prevention thing when it comes to naming, because when you go to the bookcase, it's actually fire safety. I usually call it fire safety, but in the want it's fire prevention. It doesn't really matter, it's the same thing, but it's interesting. Okay, Alvin wants a skill point, and that could be logic for his promotion, but he also wants to learn fire prevention, which in this family is probably a good idea, really, because we start fires a lot. I bought a more expensive stove, so maybe not as much anymore. What has more points? Fire prevention has more points. Maybe I will actually log this in for him. So go to the study with your mother-in-law, kind of. He's not married technically, but he can totally see her as a mother-in-law. Morace is just fishing peacefully in a suit and tie. Okay, Vancy is a dread pirate. That makes a lot of sense. She is perfect for the job. Shella, didn't you do your homework? Oh, you had the whole weekend to do that. Oh, wait, it's okay. I forgot that this is glitched. I mean, I could just get rid of this with the hammer. Or maybe I can't because it's glitched. Oh, wait, I forgot I have music. No, I don't use music in gameplays because when I cut the video, it sounds awful. Even if I move objects, the thing... Oh, I can. Okay, cool. You can actually destroy the homework with the sledgehammer. It's... Sledgehammer! It's kind of ridiculous, but it's a way of getting rid of glitched homework, which I used it for, but technically you can just use it to not do homework ever. So a tip, I guess. I wasn't even patient enough to check if the homework would fix if she put another homework on it, but it's possible that she wouldn't be able to, because I had a similar situation in another family in another neighborhood, and the sim would just put homework somewhere else. Okay, I hear the helicopter. You're not going anywhere, Morace. They wasted all this fuel for the helicopter and he's not even going. He would be so cancelled. Okay, the tomatoes are here, but they are kinda sick. Maybe let's water them. Oh wait, the gardener actually takes care of this. Yeah, the cutting is not about tomatoes or the apple tree. It's the Trim Inaccessible Bushes mod. Highly recommend. Oh, okay. So private school also has different like events happening that make Sims actually get points. I think I already said that, but you know, like in public school you get a little bit of money for like spelling bee and stuff like that. And in private school you always get skills. So Shella got a body skill, I think, because this is something about football. Yeah, definitely, because she has 4 points of body. She is very active, so that lines up. Shella might become a teenager in this episode. She has 3 days left, actually almost 2 because it's almost 4 p.m. So when it comes to aspiration, she kind of looks like a romance sim, but also kind of like a fortune sim. So maybe I could give her fortune and then romance as secondary. Because it's always kind of inconvenient to have an heir that is a romance sim. We already had that with Enix and it was fine. But maybe just this once, okay? Maybe let's not repeat it. Enix was more obviously a romance sim than Shella, definitely. Oh, Alvin learned the fire safety thing. Cool. And he still wants to gain a skill point, and that could be logic now. Okay, we're close. Close to the end. Their last grilled cheese. Laurel goes first. And of course, at the wrong angle. That's perfectly normal in this game. Bye, Laurel. She went into the fridge. That's too morbid, man. Oh. And Morace was too busy eating to actually die. So, we need to wait to the next full hour until he remembers to do it. Don't do anything. Don't do anything. I said don't do anything. Ah, man. Okay. Just take your time, man. I'm kind of worried about Shella's lifetime wand now because I try not to change the lifetime wands unless they repeat, of course, because that's boring. And lifetime wands are very important in this gameplay. I'm supposed to always fulfill them for the heirs. And I finally did it. I installed the mod for 50 more lifetime wands. Highly recommend, it's great. And they can be randomized on sims that had birthday or were generated, and they work as normal lifetime ones, so anyone can get them at random because they are also attached to certain aspirations and stuff. So Shella could get something really weird, and I'm glad that she is not going to be a knowledge sim because that would probably be the freakiest when it comes to the new lifetime ones. If she's gonna be a fortune sim, I think it shouldn't be too crazy. She might actually get a lifetime wand from the game and just, But if she's a fortune sim, it could also be repeated from Morace or anyone else pretty much. So I might be forced to change it, and then I would have to randomize it. I think that's the best way. The stuff can happen, So we'll see. But I am kind of anxious about that now. Shella has no intention of doing homework. She has a B+, so it's fine. But I don't think she will have the best grades at this private school. Morace just keeps playing Red Hands instead of dying. He's like, nah, I'm not going. I need to play Red Hands with my son-in-law. Not a son-in-law, but Oh yeah, bust a move. Go at it, yeah. That was awesome. Is Goopy... Yeah, Goopy is Alvin's best friend right now. That's so sweet. Fancy wants to woohoo in the hot tub. Casual woohoo hot tub. No, I don't think Morace is actually supposed to go tonight. Because he wasn't doing anything at exactly 10 p.m. So I think he still has a little bit of life left in the bar. That's interesting. Okay, I was really sure that they would go together. So let's move Laurel because she's blocking the fridge. If I died, everyone should die. I'm not gonna let you eat. Bye. Oh yeah, the scalp. They keep making out. Just woohoo. Go away. So is Morace not going to work tomorrow either? I guess. Oh god, Shella. I know you're sad, but don't get up at 2. I'm so glad that I have that mod that allows them to go to sleep even with full energy until 5 a.m. Shella, stop getting up! Okay, she is not sleeping. That's fine, it's 4 a.m. already, have some grilled cheese. Morace hasn't even made 75,000 yet, let alone 100,000. This is actually really hard to do. Oh yeah, now they are playing Punch You Punch Me at the fall hour when he... Okay, I get it. So, he became super happy as an elder, so the game added some days for him. So he is not going anywhere in this episode, actually. So just a quick explanation. With my aging mod, I am actually surprised that this happened, because I used to have a version that was based on another mod that changed the elder thing a lot. Like, sometimes when your sim aged up to an elder, really unhappy, they would die even the same day sometimes, out of old age, but usually after like 1 or 2 days, so it was really short. And also throughout the elderly stage, you could see it changing and shifting a lot based on the happiness of the sim. So it was kind of annoying, so I changed that. And now when you go on Mod The Sims to download my age span mod, this will not be the thing anymore, but it's not the default either. No, wait, it is the default on Mod The Sims, but it's not the default in my game, because I am using a different version of that mod. Sorry. I'm not sure if I uploaded the other version, I might. And that version is just kind of like in between the previous and the default. Apparently, it makes a difference. I thought that it's glitched out and it doesn't work when you're not doing it as extremely as in this first mod, but I can see that it actually changes something sometimes, so it really changed a lot. I think he might have like 6 more days. This is crazy. He will be here to see his granddaughter become a teen and, you know, like grow up a little bit, so that's nice. So he took 2 vacation days for nothing. I was talking about the default as well, and actually, by default in the game, this can also change within, like, when the sim is already an elder. The number of days left can change based on how happy they are. It's very little changes, so it's barely noticeable in the game, but it can change. So it's not only the birthday that matters, it's also how happy they are being already elders. Yeah, so I think we will play until Shella becomes a teenager. I will just take care of her looks and stuff, and that will probably be the end of the episode. And we'll just start off with the teenage thing in the next episode, but she will become the teenager today. Alvin wants a cooking skill point. That's always useful. Shella invited Chloe because she wanted to invite someone. She will probably go in like 15 minutes. And Shella is having birthday in those 15 minutes. And I think Chloe could grow up along with her, because she's her only friend. I mean, they stopped being friends, but they used to. Okay. Fortune. She likes full face makeup and jewelry. Wow, that's a lot of style, accessories, props. Oh, and I have to choose an aspiration for Chloe. So let's see her. Oh, she's a Cancer. Yeah, this looks a lot like family. Oh, no, wait, I have another mod for that now. I forgot. What? She's a fortune sim? Nah. That ain't fortune. I mean, could be. Could be. But spawn, aspiration manipulator, aspiration, change aspiration, family, please. I just think of her as a family sim now. Yeah, I think I have a mod that chooses aspiration, like, that fixes the glitch of not choosing the aspiration at all when a townie grows up from a child, and it gives them the aspiration based on the game system. I don't really like the game system. When you're watching this, I probably already made the video about how I choose aspirations for my sims based on their personality. It's not something that everyone has to agree with, as I don't agree with the game system. But it's better than nothing. I used to have a mod that made me choose the aspiration, and I didn't know what to choose because I didn't see the personality of those sims. Oh, okay, it works now. Hello? Thumbnails, please? No? I guess I will refresh the thumbnails later. Yeah, because it used to not work, and I don't even know what I did that it started working. It's very nice. Actually, Rain has one of those blouses, the black one, but I would like the thumbnails to work too. This doesn't work though. Even though this is the same thing as this. Oh, this doesn't work either. Wait, this used to work. Okay, something is not right. We'd even have this in our closet. Something is very wrong. I love her. Oh my god. Yes. Her eyes look so evil. She does kind of look like a design of a criminal evil mastermind from some kind of cartoon, right? And that's why I love it. Oh my god, she might actually spawn a want of being a criminal mastermind. Because she's a fortune sim. Holy cow, that would be absolutely perfect. Let's just give her the most basic straight hair. Did she get a lifetime want yet? Oh no! Yes, this is from the mod. Win fights with 20 different sims. How is this a fortune aspiration? I know she is quite grouchy, so that does make sense. But this doesn't align with fortune at all. She won't get any money from that. It's not like a professional box kind of thing. I mean, it's very interesting. I like this lifetime one. This is kind of like the public enemy from The Sims 4, right? That you just make people hate you. And it does kind of suit her as the evil mastermind looking sim that she is, but I don't know. I think I would... I mean, this wouldn't make her any money, which is actually pretty good for this family. But at the same time, she's a fortune sim, so I don't know. Wait, I need to make sure that this is actually working well. Choose lifetime one from personally available. Yeah, win fights with many sims. Well, okay. I mean, we might go for it, because it's at least something different than just career all the time. I like it. I'm thinking of maybe even dyeing her hair black in the future. She will still have brown genetically, obviously, because this is The Sims 2 and this is the greatest game of all time. But yeah, maybe not right now because she's only 13, but in the next episode I might think about that, about dyeing her hair black so that she is more dark. Yeah. And also she might change her clothes because for now she has like a basic outfit, just jeans and a baseball shirt or whatever, and some Vans. So yeah, she might actually escalate into a kind of evil person, I guess, or at least very mean. Always in a legacy challenge, there has to be a sim that is kinda evil. That is mean-spirited and not very nice. In my legacy challenge in The Sims 4, I also had a sim who just had the evil trait and she was freaking awful. But I loved her. She was the heir, even though she had two sisters, they were triplets. Yeah, right now she doesn't really look like she can do any harm to anyone, but she is still finding herself. So she has one friend, and aside of that, she will just hate everybody. Maybe it's because of the difficult relationship that she has with her mother. Might be that. Also, her secondary aspiration is supposed to be romance, and she will fight Sims. I guess she, because I am assuming that she's straight because this is a legacy. We already had a bisexual icon here. Maybe she will actually fight women over men, so that she gets rid of all the competition that she has. Oh man. So many things you can read into this. Obviously, Morace wants her to be an overachiever. He just wants her to be like him, follow in his footsteps. If she gets an F, will she be expelled from private school and go back to public school? I've never had that happen in private school, so I don't know, but I mean, that would make a lot of sense. So I guess this is what happens. I hope this is what happens. That would be so... Oh my god, that would be such a disappointment to her parents and her grandpa if she was actually expelled from private school. Like, I can feel it. We'll see what happens, because I actually follow her once a lot when it comes to doing homework. So that's gonna be it for this episode. I'm actually really satisfied with what we have right now with Shella. This is going to be very interesting. I hardly ever have Sims who don't like other Sims. So she will just go to like community lots and just be mean to literally everyone there. Unless she has chemistry with that person and they might end up being their partner in the future. But maybe she will actually fight her partner somewhere. Maybe her husband will be one of the Sims that she will fight. Like my Sim from River Blossom Hills that I talked about today. Oh my god. She might start as a teenager already with the fighting. So yeah, as always. Thank you for watching, like the video, and see you in the next one. Bye! And you're the hero flying around saving face. And if I'm dead to you, why are you at the wake? Cursing my name, wishing I stayed. Look at how my tears ricochet.